Good morning, everyone. We are back, and we missed you yesterday. I apologize. We had some things going on. I will get into that here in just a minute. We do have our cash stuffing that we normally do on Friday. We are doing it today. I am putting out my menu today for next week. We are traveling next week after Friday. We will be gone for a while. So, with that being said, when I come back, I will tell you all the things and give you all in scoops and updates on everything. So, y'all, okay, 2 updates first. Number 1, my daughter Danya has been in a class for several months. It is a young attorney in training class. It is after school hours. It's a program that she opted into going into. She's done everything that she's needed to do. On Thursday night, I took her, dropped her off at the facility, the courthouse, so that she could take her junior bar exam. I don't know how many pages later, 80-something pages later, she was finished. She called me. I went and picked her up, brought her back home. I split those type of fees with my ex-husband. He has to pay half of all sport and or school related activities. So I went and picked her up, brought her back home. And yesterday, she got a notification that she passed her junior bar exam. So next Tuesday, we will be going to her graduation ceremony on that. I'm super duper excited. So, update number 1. Update number 2, if you see the quality of my video being just a little bit better, I am now a proud owner of an iPhone 13. I wanted the iPhone 14, but yeah, it's still a little high priced. So with that being said, I did speak with another gentleman who had 14s, and he said, unless I got the iPhone Pro Max 14, which is like the top of the top right now, that the iPhone 13 camera versus the 14 camera is pretty much the same. So I have a 128 gig iPhone 13 now that I'm recording on. I'm having some issues with my iPhone SE. My home button finally went out on me Thursday night while we're in Uber taking my daughter up. Now, I do use voiceover and assistive programs on my phone because I can't read anything and I have to do all the taps, the swipes, and all of that. So I have to have a reliable phone. We're going to be traveling, the kiddos and I, so I've got to have a phone that is not messing up. And my iPhone SE started to mess up on Thursday, so it was time to get a new phone. In Sunday's expenses, I'm going to do my expense sheets on Sunday from now on because that means a whole week has gone by and I'm done spending for the week, and then I start again on Monday. You will see the expense for my iPhone 13, and I bought a couple extra pieces for myself. But y'all, I got a notification that my credit limit on my credit card could be upped because I pay my credit card every week or every other week or every month. It just depends when I want to pay it, but I never have an issue where I leave any kind of balance on it whatsoever. So they increased my limit, and so I bought a couple more pieces for myself. I'm trying to hold off till tomorrow. If all the pieces don't come in for me, then I will give you a part 2, but I'll show you what I bought tomorrow on myself. Not only that, the menu is coming out later on tonight as well. So it'll be our last menu before we start traveling. All right, let's jump into our envelopes that we normally do on Friday. Our envelope number 1 is our pets envelope. Now, you all know, let's update you, that I don't even have to start stuffing for pet annual visit until April 2024. We are that far in advance for Jaya and Tucker. But in this envelope now, we are stuffing for emergency purposes with either one of my chihuahuas. You all know that Jaya, my half chihuahua, half dachshund, has epilepsy. And she also has a severe case of pancreatitis that likes to flare up from time to time. So we always make sure that we're stuffing money for her in case anything happens. Or anything happens to Tucker as well. But Jaya is my special needs baby. I am also stuffing for things such as transportation to take them to and from either the ER vet or the actual veterinarian where they get their nails clipped, and for any healthcare related items like getting their nails clipped. So $5 is going in today. I do bathe my dogs at home. They both have severe PTSD. I'm not sure what happened in their former lives completely, But Jai's is a mystery. Tucker's, we know he was a puppy mill baby and he had really bad conditions. So there's certain things that trigger my dogs, and bathing them both trigger them really bad. So I wash them at home, and they're Chihuahuas, y'all. They take less than 10 minutes to wash, and I've got the dog shampoo at home. I don't go to the stores to do that because they get really freaky about it. All right, this is when, if, and where we would be moving if we decide to move. It's kind of been on the table, off the table, on the table, off the table. So for right now, we're sticking a 5 in, and guess what? If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. If it doesn't happen, we'll have money that we will need shortly sometime in the future, maybe longer in the future, who knows? And when it is time to move, we'll have the money set aside for doing it. All right, next one is our mystery box from Gina Renee RN Budgets on YouTube, y'all. She's also Gina Renee RN Budgets on Etsy, which is where I got the mystery box from. I'm not pulling my mystery sheet that is associated with this box today. I'm going to feel a little lucky. Let's hope that I don't pull a really heavy number, since I just bought this iPhone 13 yesterday, and I'm still learning how to use it. Let's go with this one. And y'all, I can't see the number, so it's not like I can look at it when I pull it out or anything of that sort. So I can't see it. You guys can. We're going to stuff the whole number today. Where is that number at? Told you guys I can't see. Okay, there it is. So y'all see that number? If it's a big number, cry for me. All right, that number is, whoo, thank you, Lord Jesus, thank you. It's only a 20. I can stuff a 20 today, y'all. That's not a problem. We can stuff a 20. I just was hoping it wasn't in the 80s or 90s. So, we're going to be stuffing a 20 today, y'all. $20 bill is going in. We don't count this until we are done with this challenge. I will not say what I'm going to do with this challenge. I do know what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to tell nobody until we're done next year. So, this is that one. And then our next one is, hold on, I got to get over here on my sheet. It is our Larry TKO challenge. We're going to be sticking a 5. Miss Hands and Bands put out the Larry TKO challenge last month in October. All proceeds in October went to Miss Gina Renee RN Budgets and her family. Her husband, Kevin, is dealing with bladder cancer. So please, y'all, send good thoughts to Miss Gina and her family at this time. Please make sure you run over to not only her Etsy shop, Gina Renee RN Budgets, but also her YouTube channel as well, and support her in both ways if you're possible to do so. So that is our Larry TKO challenge. Our kids' spring and summer clothing. I'm going to flip back here and show you that one real quick because we did put it in the back. Right here is my fully funded placeholder. They come as a set of 6 on Etsy, and this comes from Crafted by Free with 1 E, F-R-E. She has a bunch of different designs that you can pick up, y'all. Super reasonable. They are laminated. You can use them over and over again. I suggest you put one in the back of each one of your binders, and anything that falls behind there is fully funded. Like our spring and summer clothes for 2023 is already fully funded for my kiddos. My ex-husband will give me $300 for them then. I have $1,050 currently on my side. Yes, I pay more, but he also pays child support, and he pays half of clothing costs and things of that nature because my child support's really low, and I'm fine with that. As long as he continues his responsibility and I continue my responsibility, all things are good. Our next one is our empty nester. We are putting in $5 for that today, y'all. I got years and years to go. My son will be 12. He's my youngest. He'll be 12 in January. So, no rush to get him out of the house, ever. He can live with me for the rest of his life if he chooses to. The girls, they're going to find their spot. They want to fly the coop like no tomorrow. So, I'm all for that. Fly the coop, get your life on. My son, he wants to be the head NASA engineer of robotics, so I probably will be living with him instead. $5 is going into gaming. I do have gaming for 2023 already fully funded for Jessica and Philip for their Ultimate Game Pass. I also have it for Jessica's Rum Room, which is $8 a month, and I also have it for Danya's music app, which is $10 a month. That's fully funded all the way up through 2023. Right now, we're sticking money in here to fund another full year of Danya's Ultimate Game Pass, which is $180 a year. She doesn't know, but she's listening in very intensively now because I said her name. But I'm buying her an Xbox next year. So she'll have her own Xbox now that she decides she wants one. All right, next one is kids. You're welcome, Danya. Next one is kids. It's only getting a 5, and that's for anything that I choose that I want to do with my kiddos. And I want to pull from here. I can do it at will. Next one is fall and winter kits. We already have this in the bag, already done, but I had leftover money in here, a significant amount of leftover money, so I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and fully fund it for 2023. So we're sticking in 5s now. Now, my ex-husband, again, will give me $300 when we get closer to the fall and winter. He'll give me $100 per month starting in, I think it's September. And then he'll give 100 in September, 100 in October, and 100 in November. And that's how he does it. And I'm fine with that because his income works differently than mine does. I get paid monthly. He gets paid weekly. So with that being said, we had a significant leftover amount in here. I will have to round up and find out how much exactly we have now, but I think we are in the $580 range again, y'all. I am not pulling money anymore out of any of my binders as of right now because everything's just going to roll over. If I have money left in there, it's going to roll over. The only time I'm going to pull is if I have a catastrophe emergency and I need to empty every single binder for any reason, whether it's something with my children, a catastrophe emergency, anything with my pets. I will empty each and everything I have and own to take care of that situation. But hopefully that will never happen. So now we're back to, we should have 3 envelopes left. We should have 7K, mom, and movie night. I think that's what we have. Yep. So this one here is our 7K challenge out of another savings challenge set that we have that I bought from a young lady a while back. I was originally going to use this towards my Disney trip, y'all, but when I saw the price of Disney jump up, I'm just like, we might have better things that we can do and better places to go that aren't as expensive. So I pulled out a card. This has 460. So we are stuffing this envelope until I reach the 460, and then I will go ahead and grab another card. Of course, we'd had to pick one of really, really high numbers right after that. So $5 is going into there. Our next one is our mom sheet. I am down another pound, was able to color it in. One of the things I plan on doing for 2023, y'all, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I think they're silly because of the fact is a lot of people don't even follow through. So what I'm going to be doing is what a lot of YouTubers I've seen on here do. We're going to put $5 in. At the end of this year, I will pull all the money out from mom. It's going to go towards the clothes I've already bought, y'all, because when I buy my clothes, they're pretty expensive. And the only reason I do that is because I want the good quality clothes so that they last longer over a longer period of time. I only buy clothes for myself usually every 5 to 10 years. I know, drastic, isn't it? But you know what? I'm going to break that cycle. I'm going to start adding pieces to my wardrobe every single month until I have what I need and or want. And I'm going to be doing the same with my kids off and on as they need and or want things. I'm just going to start pulling out of these clothing envelopes. And that includes their spring and summer, fall and winter. If I find something before then that is a good price and I want to pull it for that season, then I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I'm going to empty this at the end of December, put that money towards the credit card, and then, or my Affirm account, I'm sorry, not my credit card, my Affirm account. And then, you know what, that's going to help me pay that down a little bit faster. When I do my clothing haul, hopefully tomorrow, I still have some pieces trickling in. Whatever doesn't come in by tomorrow, I will do a part 2, but I'm going to break down the prices. I'm going to explain to you how I was able to purchase all of that on next to nothing right now. I haven't paid a dime for any of it yet, but I will be. But it's all on my Affirm account, and y'all, wait till you see how low these percentages rates are, okay? I think one of them was like $3 or $4 for an entire year. Like, I don't know how they make money off that, but it is what it is. We'll get into that here shortly. So that is my mom envelope, and last but never least is movie night, and I'm putting 5 in for movie night. Now, this is not for us to buy takeout most of the time. We like to just buy the ingredients, have it at the house, and make our own takeout food at home. It's a heck of a lot cheaper. Yes, it's not as convenient because you do have to cook it and things of that nature. But once your belly's full, you don't have that regret of, oh God, I wish I just ate something here at the house, or I wish I just would have bought something at the store and ate it here. Don't do the takeout pizzas like I've told you guys. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. If you don't want to make your own pizza, okay, you can buy already pre-made dough and things of that nature. If you don't want to do it, go to the store, get a frozen pizza, buy all the toppings that you can possibly buy on that pizza that you want, walk over to the fresh veggie aisle, pick out your extra vegetables you might want to throw on top of it, walk to the canned aisle, pick out the canned pineapple, team pineapple half at this house, team pineapple not half at this house, and do it that way. You can do it with anything. Go to the frozen food section, go and buy your own breadsticks. Walk over, grab your own, pick up your own marinara, and boom, you've got your pizza and breadsticks. Go over to the frozen food section and get your own buffalo wings. Y'all, they're still expensive. We're not buying wings in this house until those prices come down. But do it that way. Don't pay those ridiculous prices that the stores are asking you to pay for when it comes to restaurants and things of that nature. Trust me, your belly gets full, you're happy, you're satisfied, and 20 minutes later you're thinking, gosh, I wish I just would have done something else because the price of it is ridiculous. So that's what we have for you today. I am bringing out my menu today. I'm bringing out my clothing a lot section tomorrow for you. I'll walk you through my firm account and how I did everything on that. I put it all in my firm account. I haven't had to pay a dime yet. It's coming, but it's coming in extraordinarily low incomes. I can tell you that one of mine is, I think it was $13 per month for one of the sets that I bought. And when I say sets, I'm talking about every time I order on Amazon, it's considered an account. So I have like 5 or 6 different accounts from Amazon on there. But I'll explain it to you tomorrow. It's super simple and easy. And I will see if they have a link that I can put down my Affirm account down below in tomorrow's video. If they do, I'll do that. And if you guys want to use that link, please feel free to sign up with Affirm as well. Again, this is my iPhone 13, and I think I'm going to love it. I'm still learning it, y'all. I mean, blind people just don't pick up a phone, look at things, and be able to navigate. I have to learn different things that are different on this phone and different placing on this phone. Whereas instead of having a home button, I don't have one now. Now I have an assist button that's on the left-hand side, and it's like, just things are everywhere on my phone. So I'm learning. Give me time. And I will be doing a review on the iPhone 13 for y'all. So until next time, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, anything of that nature, leave them in the comment section down below. We'll catch you in the next video. Without Limits Budgets is out.